Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Hey guys, welcome to Operation Stone Rain. I didn't know that there were so many different ways that the graphics could break. I'm not sure what's causing them to break in like different ways. I swear that before I saw this series I'd only seen the blue and red breaking. I'd really like meld on this mission. I really wish that I ever in my life had remembered to put my gunner or whoever had the motion tracker at the front of the squad. Anyway, we can move through the map fairly quickly because we do have 4 battle scanners. I think the aliens are allowed cyber discs now. Are they still not allowed cyber discs? Maybe they're still not allowed cyber discs. That's crazy. These aliens are so weak. Alright, so I wanna kill those. That's sort of goofy. I don't see them on the motion tracker anymore because the battle scanner takes up the square of the one that I could see. I want to kill them, but I want to kill them quickly. If they moved toward me here, it would probably actually be helpful. I do have a scanner on them. I could just drop a rocket on them straight away, but I want the bits and pieces, you know? You know how it is? Okay, so I can, while they're not flying, get hit and run off here. How did he just deal that much damage? Who is this guy? Okay. Now they've flown basically straight at me. Should be simple enough to deal quite a lot of damage. I have a shotgun, right? Okay. This is a little bit risky. Good. Nice. Now I might as well proc hollow on the last one. If the drone doesn't die, that's sort of whatever. I'm trying to care right now and I'm struggling, basically. That's how I feel about the drone not dying. But it looks like we might be able to get it too. As long as I can see it from here, which I can. Okay. I actually don't know if it's going to run away or not if it survives. I think... I'm not sure that drones can feel fear. Oh, I still had a gunner. Wow. I just murdered that pod. What just happened there is not legal in most locales. We've got mutons on the map and we have footsteps inside the UFO. But we don't have anything super close to us. So let's keep moving forward. I don't have time to reload. Melt cans are very, very valuable right now. Isn't Fang Ming just a great name? I'm scared. So I think that contact is just directly inside the UFO. It got meld this way. I'm gonna tag them with a scanner, I think. While I move around, just do a like little hit and run scanning. Oh, that wall's actually intact. Okay, that's gonna make it harder. Let's put Hicks here. His scanners are less valuable because he's got more other stuff he can do each turn. Or like keeping them is more valuable. The actual use of them has the exact same value. They're the exact same item. Okay. I don't see much reason to chuck one to the right. And if we know that that's the nearest contact, I'm gonna gamble and say that I can move here safely. Good. That's how we meld, baby. Got a pod right here. Three floaters and a muton. I didn't actually mean to pull them there. But the second that I made the move, I realized that it was going to. This is pretty crappy. We're gonna need multiple turns to fight this engagement. Is that guy flying? No, you just like... Good grief. It's a high aim sniper. Okay, so I'm gonna hollow that floater. We're just gonna bring these guys down nice and slow. I'm not gonna be getting hit and run this time. But I can hollow that target. Target? I'm not sure what that word is meant to mean. That target. Why don't... Oh, because there's fire there. He can't walk through it. Awkward. Oh yeah, if I'm hollow targeting this floater, let's do it. That looked unenjoyable for the floater. Let's keep William Tell safe in the backfield and try to put some damage on Mr. Muta. Oh, I could have hollowed him first. I'm dumb. Still warming up for the day. Gonna steady a rocket right here. Let's get this suppression going. This is definitely worth using a rocket against this pod. I'm gonna hunker friendly here. He's got a second hollow target for us next turn. Put my rookie here on Overwatch. I'm gonna just Overwatch here as well. This guy is wearing all the damage reduction stuff. Okay, 16%. Nice try. Is he launching? Where'd he go? Alright, so I have an assault to go deal with that this time. This is the glory of having a pacey assault on your roster. And then if this doesn't kill, which is a possibility, we've got plenty of other ways to deal some damage to this, I think. That made it easy. Let's drop a rocket on this guy's head. There goes his cover. Perfect. Friendly's still 2 missions out from his level up. I'm gonna take the free shot with hit and run. Seems like the obvious thing to do. Does he ever not crit? It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to be Brandon Hicks. This should get me vision of the other floater again. I think I can get away with moving forward while we finish this engagement. And I'm gonna try to proc hollow with friendly this time. Good enough. That should be what? Okay, my bad, he's invisible. Of course he is. Let's just take this shot. All of a sudden I cannot hit anything. I have 3 hollow targeting soldiers on my roster right now. Or in my squad, rather. Okay, that guy's pretty dead next turn, I would say. Apparently I'm out of motion tracker charges. I want to move this way this turn. I'm going to find out if I'm pulling anything right now before I commit all my other soldiers to the actions I have in mind for them. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Let's move here as well. Just make sure this thing actually dies this turn. It's a good start. And I think this will be a good finish. 98%. I know I've said that I like Deadeye before, but I think it bears repeating. Okay, who's next? More metons somewhere. So we don't have an audio indicator on those mutons yet. If I'm gonna pull outsiders, I'd like to know now. Looks good. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower here. My assault can probably grab this meld on his own. And the rest of my soldiers may have to head a different direction if we get another indicator. Okay, and I believe that those guys are closer than the outsiders, so I should be able to tag them with a battle scanner if I just chuck it over the side of the UFO, I think. Where is this? Let's see if we can maybe spot anybody here. If this doesn't spot anyone, I think they're probably just inside this room. Note that the top of the UFO is opened up there. Okay. Oh, we found the outsiders as well. It's family day. I think that these just have 3 pods. I'm gonna dash, and if I'm wrong, my soldier will just die. Okay, cool. How's that for a contingency plan? And I'm pretty okay with this outsider location and everything. This should let us finish the mission quickly, and maybe if there is another meld can, we just get it on default. Rewards for time spent. That's the company phrase, right? Somebody says that. Okay, we've pulled the squad at squad site range. It's not a perfect pull, but 9 damage, I'll take it. Wait, what? I don't know why the outsiders just pulled. And are now shooting at me. And dealing 8 damage. I need to update my long war. That was crappy. I'm gonna see if I can reload from a point before that happened. Oh, okay, we're here. No, we can't. She's just out for an unreasonably long time for a ridiculous reason. And I'm fighting against the outsiders completely inexplicably. And they got to shoot at me. Okay, well, that's viscerally upsetting, but there's nothing to be done about it. Gonna go ahead and land a rocket on these guys' heads, and then we'll see about finishing up the mission. It's gonna be much harder without suppression. Like, I don't have a smoke grenade. I did not prepare for this situation in which I pull a very, very large amount of stuff.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm watching The Office.
Did not prepare for this situation, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, this is just a really, really nasty fight without suppression. With suppression, we're pretty okay here, I'd say. but without, things could get awkward. I think that I'm going to use command to reject as much contact as possible here. So I'm going to... should be able to command just fine from here. Hit the command button and get this guy. That's flanked, actually, I think. Sort of unbelievably. I could just hunker him. Let's get him there. Gonna put friendly here. And Gano drops back here. Gunner, this is the real issue. Yeah, it's quite a real issue. Let's get Bedrocky here and hunkered. I don't know if I can do better than that, unfortunately. I'm gonna get a little bit more health on her too. This leaves me in not the safest position by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm gonna bring my assault back. That milk canister, I think, will last until the end of the mission. We've got at least 3 turns. He's visible? Oh, because I have a battle scanner. Duh. Okay, the outsiders are idiots. That's good. Floaters running around without opening doors. There's another one on the other side of that door. Okay, it looks like every floater dashed and is now just inside the UFO. Meanwhile, the outsiders are over that away. They're not on Overwatch or anything. Okay. So that square's safe. I think this is an okay place to be. I don't think the outsiders can get here and shoot. Maybe they're just barely fast enough. I'm not sure that they can see this far anyway. Friendly could go check out what's going on right there. And if he just pops the door open, that would let his friends shoot, I think. And this floater can't be overwatching. So I'm actually going to move here. Where did that floater go? Did it make it to the other room? I think it made it to the other room. Okay. We can see one. I can shoot that one for free with a hit and run. Maybe I can see both from here, though. There's not much reason to be in cover. Okay, I can think of one reason to be in cover. So let's be in cover. Oh, I can only see the back one. What on earth? I don't know. So how do we see the front one? That's so bizarre. We got hit and run proccing here, so even if we don't kill it, we get to take a 100% next. Hicks has critical strikes only turned on. Now we can get friendly here, Rocketeer this away. I think I'll actually use run and gun so I can overwatch my assault here. Now that those floaters are dealt with, the situation's looking considerably better for us. hunker my gunner here. Bring my rookie this way. I think that killing the floaters was a much more sensible thing to do than dealing with those outsiders straight away. Oh, come on. Okay, kind of him not to kill anybody. Get my free shot in. Okay, now before I actually kill that guy, I'd like to check in with the outsider pod. So they're like sort of more intimidating now. They're I should not have taken that shot with Hicks. Whoops. Well, I don't know how much they can really do on their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure this guy cannot run to here in a blue move. It would not be a very pleasant thing to be wrong about. Just gonna throw my assault right here. Zap this guy. Zap. Gonna fall Hicks back and get a reload in. Same deal here. The goal is just to not let the outsiders be relevant in their turn. And then I think it should be fairly easy to at least pick one off next turn with Hicks, given what they've been doing. There's been one flanked every turn so far. Ooh. I forgot that they could do that. Is this a problem? A little bit. We can shoot a fairly effective rocket still. Be a good time to have explosives. I have a guy who can tank a shot from one as well, which may actually end up being our play. I think it's preferable to, rather than trying to run this suppression and risk a death, seems preferable to take this shot. I don't think that even damages any of the things I like, aka UFO pieces. Move my assault in. Hopefully a shredded outsider is going to take 9 here. He got lucky with damage reduction. That's unfortunate. Ooh. I have command, it's on cooldown. Okay, I can't let Hicks be seen by these outsiders awkwardly. I'm gonna Overwatch here in case they try to jump through the roof again. None of that fancy business, guys. Hicks has very, very low base defense, so that'd be a bad thing. If the outsiders could see him, they would shoot and kill him, likely. Okay, my assault might be dead. He's just a rookie. Or a specialist or something. That was unexpected. Okay, everything about that was quite miserable. This, like... This is actually just very frustrating. Let's get you dead. Just like given how well the campaign has been going, to have the first critical wound in so long coming this way, it's a little ridiculous. And I'm still not in great shape either. So yeah. Get to look forward to next turn after failing the 82% panic check. This outsider is liable to run away by jumping through the roof, I think. Okay, that's good. That's very fortunate. Although there's Meld running out and there's also a soldier bleeding out. And now I don't know where he is. Never a dull moment. Okay, unless he's the luckiest outsider in the world. That's the mission. Wow. Wow, he's still dead. It's okay. It's just going to be a little bit harder. What is, like... How does that work? I don't know. It might be time to upgrade to the next version of XCOM. I think that's what I'm getting here. He's actually not dead. Do I let this happen, or do I, like, restart the turn? Okay, doesn't matter. I think I would have just restarted the turn if we didn't kill him there. That no line of sight on my scout was fairly ridiculous. Both of the wounds were ridiculous, too. Both just consequences of trying to clear an outsider pod extremely quickly after pulling it by magic. So 2 soldiers out for a month. Just 5 days on the specialist, who is now a lance corporal. I'm going to go for steadfast. Close combat specialist, obviously very powerful. It can actually become a liability if you're relying on ghost grenades later on in the game. I don't know how true I think that actually is, but he does have low will, and I'd like to use him as a covert operative, maybe, in not that long. Will he even get to covert operative? Realistically, I'm gonna go close combat specialist. I think it's a better perk. 629, 66, 636, 68. Pretty meh. And Tavares is gonna be an engineer. 534, 62, 25, 42, 64. Okay, at least I didn't have a death, which stopped me from getting the squad size upgrade. Got some damaged goop. Oh, I need money. So I'm going to grab squad size 2. I now get to bring 8 soldiers per mission. That's going to help get a little bit more experience onto my soldiers. Also, obviously, make my squad stronger. I don't need the squad strength right now. Especially once Carapace is done, it's just not a huge issue, but still nice to have. I'm going to get one more Carapace armor going. What do I sell? I don't really want to sell corpses. I'll sell a little bit of Valyrium. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Carapace armors building, which is perfect. That's how many I want. Next project to build is going to be the alien containment and arc thrower. But they aren't so important that I need to sell a bunch of stuff to enable grabbing them. Still don't have another lab building, do I? Oh, I do. Ah, that's fine. I could cancel the lab to get the alien containment, but I want the lab. Okay. What a month. I'm only at the 15th, so I have 4 days to scan for Exalt. Russia wants a satellite.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Russia's a pretty good country bonus. Yeah, the UK did already get obsoleted, unfortunately. I think that I have to go for Asia. But the 2 extra engineers, I think, makes it closer.
Commander, we picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hollow globe.
Okay, we have the first swarming abduction for a little while. This is the second of 2.5 abductions. I'm guessing we're going to get 3, given that we've already had 2 halfway through the month. I'm guessing we'll get 4 scouts as well, given we've had 2 out of 3.5 halfway through the month. We haven't met any of the harvest missions, or the recon mission, or the terror mission, or the council mission, and we have another exalt mission. Lots of ways to get money. I gotta make sure that I have a squad for swarming abduction. Decent sniper, about to come out of fatigue, but that's the only help I'm getting. I can double mission Hicks, I might just do that. Didn't realize he was 2 experience away from a level up. Wow, so him not being able to see the outsider at the end there cost me a level up. Would have been nice to have. Hey guys, so we were equipping for a swarming abduction. Sorry, I need to get back with it. So we're gonna bring Hicks. It would make some sense to bring Friendly since he's fatigued for one more day, but he doesn't have Hit and Run yet. But I really do want Hit and Run. Those fucking outsiders. Still pissed off. Cameron Johnson. Some passable infantry. I could bring Kolhari. He might actually be better already. He's got slightly lower aim. Do I care? He's got better other stuff. What's the perk he's missing? He's missing Gunslinger. Okay, so he'll be a considerable drop in damage for Johnson. Johnson's also going to level off the mission, so we'll bring Johnson. Most likely he'll level off the mission. I think Daniela and Crenshaw should come. For a swarming abduction, we do want pretty strong soldiers. We do get squad size 8 all of a sudden, so that's going to be a nice little power spike. But still should not hold back. All of my Rocketeers have 3 hit points. Every Rocketeer. It's not actually true. I have 2 Rocketeers with more. One of them is critically wounded. The fucking guy I got critically wounded was the second highest stat point above expectation. What's it soldier on my roster? He's now probably just getting mech'd. Fuck my life. He does have above average will slightly. They get to keep above average will when you mech them. Some amount of it anyway. I'm going to bring Surpresia. I think a medic will work pretty well on this mission. The only thing I'm missing right now is a scout. And I want more missions on Hall. So let's do that. Bit of everything. She does not quite have battle scanners yet though. That's okay. Oh, we have a scout. What are we actually missing? Sniper. We're missing a sniper. And a sniper would be nice to have. Get that Deadeye and the disabling shot. This is a settlement swarming. I don't exactly know what that means. We look like we have 1 phalanx damaged, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep begrudgingly decking Hicks out in the most expensive gear we can give him. His stats are good, they're just not very good for how much experience he has. Cameron Johnson, I think he'll scoot by with 9 hit points and ally plate, scope, laser pistol. Pretty standard infantry loadout. Miss Lopez, likewise, I think you can get by with 10 hit points here. I'll give her a backup medkit, because again, I do expect that we'll take some fire on this mission. Get Crenshaw suited up in some armor. No, I'm not. Let's give him the tracker. I might leave the reinforced armor at home on this one. Yamamoto, she's doing fine with 10 hit points. No troubles there. On a settlement, we could potentially get close range, so I will give her the shotgun. Although with 76 aim, she wields a laser rifle just fine. I think we need to put the phalanx armor on Amelie Roy. Two big rockets, 1 shredder. For the laser carbine to make her a little bit quicker and allow her to take those important shots. I'm gonna go 2 smoke grenades and an alloy plate on my medic. And my sniper does not get an alloy plate with how I've loaded out so far. Okay. I only need 9 hit points here. Actually, 8's fine. I'll go double smoke, double flashbang. Does she actually... She's got the smoke grenade perk. So she's going to have 3 smoke grenades and she's able to drop one before taking the rest of her turn. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alloy plate and scope on the sniper. Okay. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable loadout. I'm pissed off at these aliens right now. Let's go fuck them up. Where's my pen?
Heading into China for the next operation.
Oh.
They're counting on us to secure the
Alright, I'll see you guys next time for Operation Burning Shroud on the Grand Cemetery. Not as bad as the small cemetery. Just, it will be fine. I have a strong team, but not really the map we wanted.